Okay, so Jeff here with Houston Window Experts. I want to show you what we've got going on. Let me step outside for a minute. This is a project with, I think it's like 30 doors and 70 windows. Good size house. We had some doors here that we took out, and we're going to replace all the doors. You can see there's quite a few of them, and then there's a bunch of windows. And this is on the side of the house. So the reason that we're here is because the owner complained of having wood doors that are just single pane. They swell every time it rains. They can't open and close properly. They have rotting issues. They're just tired. They're 22 years old, and this is what he has today. And if you notice here, we're putting our new doors back in. These are the Marvin doors. Marvin is probably the #1 name in the USA for beauty, for performance, for value. When I say value, they're very expensive doors, but I mean, you get what you pay for, right? And here we go. The guys are putting this one back in. So we took the old one out carefully. I'll show you in a minute what we have to do on the inside for the trim to get the old door out and then get the new ones in. So here's our guys getting ready, leaning the door up. We've got a nice bead of caulk across the bottom to seal the bottom of the door. And there it goes. It's standing upright. Of course, we're going to use a level to make sure it's square, to make sure it's plumb. Here's the second part of the door. See, here's just the door by itself. And then above the door, we have some transoms that match the grid pattern underneath. So you get that old world rustic, true wood look, but on this door is, as you would maybe know about Marvin, they make an aluminum clad. There goes the little levels. Yeah, never trust a guy who doesn't know how to use a tape or a level. But on the Marvin product, you'll see that the outside is actually made out of aluminum clad, extruded aluminum cladding, and then on the inside you have real wood. And you can see this wood, we ordered this primed so that it'll be ready for our painter. There's Ben.
That looks nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. Ben, how long have you been installing Marvin?
I love Marvin windows.
How long have you been installing Marvin?
Well, 33 years, and I took 3 years off, and now I'm starting
33. So Ben's been installing windows and doors for, well, actually, I think the first window he installed was the one on Noah's Ark, wasn't it? That one little window where they sent the dove out?
The big door.
Yeah, he installed the big door on Noah's Ark, and so yeah, Ben's been around a while. He only looks like he's in his late 30s, but he's actually a vampire. I think he's about 1,200 years old. There's Raphael standing on the top rung of the ladder. He's he probably shouldn't be doing that. When I get off the video, I'll discipline him for that. I'll make him go eat a bunch of hot spicy Mexican food as punishment. And then, as you can see, we've got protection film everywhere we go throughout the house. We want to take care of these properties that we've been trusted with to do work on. Here's the other room. And in this room, the product is, the walls, example, are actually stained instead of painted. So the doors that we're putting in here, we're actually putting them in unprimed, unfinished, so that we can stain them to match the actual wood in the same room. I want to give you an example of kind of what we had to do here. Here's the door that's in the middle of the process. If you notice, here's the original door still. It's still the original door. And if you can see here, you can see how there was a trim piece right along here. In fact, it's right here. This trim piece was right there, like that. And we cut those out. Now we had to be real careful because this is actually like a plaster that went up against the trim right here. So we had to be real careful getting this out to not pry up against this and not to make any issues or any problems. So we get that out, and then you can see here's your door frame, here's your house, this is your stud. Then we got this foam insulation, here between these two. So our new door is going to go back inside of there. Then we're going to fill this with a minimal expansion foam so we can get a really good permanent weather seal on that. Here's how the door looks from the outside once it's in. This is before the trim went on. And you can see on this door they actually had a much bigger gap than they do on the other one. You know, these doors are never going to be exactly 100% the same. Over here you see it's a little bit narrower, a little bit closer between the house and the door. So then our new trim is going to go back over the top of this and cap that really nicely. And of course we're using a composite trim. What's the beauty of composite? Well, the beauty of composite is that, you know, you're never going to have any failure. And that's one of the things the homeowner did not want to do, is he didn't want to have to replace these doors again in his lifetime. So I love that about Marvin. Marvin comes with a 20-year warranty against rot, peeling, delamination, flaking, chipping, fading. I mean, they use the absolute best, the best materials possible to do a good job with their doors and to make sure that, you know, they'll last for a very long time. So anyway, you can tell I'm a little hot. It's kind of warm out here today. We are in Houston. A little bit of cloud back there. Maybe it'll cool off a little bit for us. Houston window experts, if we can help you at all with your project, you know, just know that our sales team and our installation team are really the best out there. We don't take it lightly that we have this privilege to work for you. And I also want you to know that, you know, we don't come in and pressure you to do anything. We're more about offering information. If we have what you like and it's a fair, affordable price, then we'll do business together, obviously. If not, then we appreciate your time and considering us for your project. So if you want to stay tuned, check back on our channel a little bit later. We'll have some more pictures of the trim going up, and we'll have some video and photos of the finished product for you to consider. All right, Ben, say goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.